Okay, here's a bit more of an advanced tutorial about audio. I like to have my audio completely split up in different parts for the mixer, which is not possible at all in Windows. If you use just your normal sound card, it doesn't work. Windows doesn't allow for that. What you need for that is stuff like VB cable or VAC audio, virtual audio cable. And in this case, for my setup, I use Voicemeeter, which is a shareware. So you can use the normal one for free, but if you want more inputs, you need to pay. So I did that because it's a really great program, by the way. It's like, I think $20, totally worth it. And you even see I'm using it right now for my microphone stuff. So I have my desktop audio, my standard audio going through this as the virtual input VAIO. But my music player is set to Voicemeeter aux. So you can see that if I go into Portal, you see the little bar next to the little beneath the equalizer, under the equalizer in VAIO, you see it move when I do stuff in game. So what that allows me to do is I can play music on the other audio device and it doesn't go into the stream. So from here on I route it to my hardware output to my speakers, which I hear in the end. So if I go into my music player really quick and I have set my music player, you have to use a music player obviously that allows for that. Then you can play music and it plays on the aux device. And you don't hear this right now, obviously, because I did not enable music on this one. There we go, now we hear it. So what has that to do with OBS? So right now I have two scenes. Now I have two scenes. I'm on the first scene and I want to split all of that stuff up. I want to have full control. So I go into audio and I just edit everything. That's what my normal OBS looks like. Here, actually, I can show you this. Highlight. This is what mine looks like. I actually have a microphone set because I want it everywhere. And if I don't want it, I just mute it. So, but for now, let's not do that. So I can go back here and it goes out of my mixer. So my first scene, let's say that's my startup scene. I don't want the game sound in it. I just have my splash screen. I'm playing Portal. Amazing production value here. I'm playing Portal. I just want my music to play. So I do an audio output capture. Call it music. Just call it music for now. Now I have a list what to choose from. And I know it's on aux VAIO. That's where my music is playing. So now it appears here as music, and you see if I start my music again, it shows up. If I play my game, mute this really quick, short, it doesn't. The bar is not moving because it's not capturing it. In scene 2, I want to have my game. So I add a new one, which is my standard is VAIO. So I add this one. And I have my game. I want my microphone, which is an input, obviously. I add that really quick through that, which is routed through VB audio cable A for me. And you can see if I talk, it goes up. My third scene. Actually, no, let's do it in the same one. I actually want to have music in this one too, obviously. So I just add the existing music capture. If I start my music again, I have everything in this scene. And if I change back to this scene, I have only my music. That's my kind of setup. Now there's a third step that I had not described yet. That is if I want to have my browser routed to the music scene only. because let's say I'm using YouTube for my music. You can look it up. It's a program called Audio Router, which looks like this. And you can select anything you want and route it to a different device. So I can select my browser and route it to my music device. Takes a while for it to register, but it works just fine. And you might have to restart the browser, not the browser, but reload the website playing the music after setting this up. After that, it will also output to my music device. And that's a good way to split it up, which also enables you the use of multiple track audio. So I have multiple tracks here. And let's say I want my stream to have track 1. And my recording only is supposed to use 2 and 3. So I set that up like that. Now go on the main GUI, you see mixer, click on the little cog, and you can select which track goes to where. Like in this case, music. Music goes to 1, but not 2 and 3, because that's for YouTube and YouTube would claim it, right? So music only goes to the stream. On the second scene, this is still set. I have my microphone, which I obviously want to go everywhere. Actually, I don't. I only want it to go to 3, which is still my recording, but I want to have it on a separate line, so I can edit it if I want to. Make it louder or quieter for YouTube. And my game, I want to have everywhere except 3. So again, it's still in the recording because I set my recording to use 2 and 3. I can use this one again, just like the microphone, as a different line and can edit it separately if I want to make it louder, quieter, or maybe even cut it up. And that's how I do my audio stuff for streaming and like recording. Once again, only music with everything. And you can split it up even more. So that's how I do this. I hope this helps a bit.